So I apologize. I did not do a lot of YouTube videos just because there's so much building happening on the farm right now, so much infrastructure. I'm not sure if y'all ever feel that way, but it feels like you're always putting out a fire, and definitely feels like I'm always putting out a fire on our farm. And so our goal here is to provide our community, we're in Conroe, Texas, the highest quality pastured egg layers as pullets, so up to 4-month-old, and non-GMO chickens. And so this, it's a crazy goal because we're actually selling live birds that only eat non-GMO organic feed. We're selling animals birds that never get medicated, and if they do get medicated, we won't sell it. So we're selling an unmedicated animal because we feel that we eat way too much meds, take too much medication on all our food. So our goal is less meds, but providing you a pullet that is just being on grass. And so far, whenever we moved it, there's places I could show you where we're moving the tractor. You could see like huge differences. And it's about 4 or 5 acres of pure pasture that we're fencing. We had people steal some chickens, and then we had animals. Finally, we got cut up with us, and we had maybe a fox dug under the electric fence, and then dug under the Batmobile, Eggmobile, which works. There's some upgrades to it, but it's definitely doing its job now. Anyhow, this video is about this Amazon 20 by 10 foot chicken coop run, whatever it's called. But I think it can be usable, but it for sure is false advertised on Amazon. It does not take 2.5 hours to put together. It takes a day or two to put together. And I think even a lot of the YouTube reviews about something like this feels to me like people are making money off these reviews or selling them or something. But I wish that people would be a little more honest when they're making videos about these builds. So it's one of the high rated. I think we're rated 4.6 stars on Amazon. I don't really know how, because it's way more flimsy than when we got it, before the upgrades. So this door that they sold, I put in this door, and the reality is if you just use that door that it comes with, it just goes straight front, back. Any kind of animal, any kind of coon, it's extremely flimsy. And so there's no way you could really use that door. That door is just trash, unusable. And so I had to just build a door and connect that door. And so this way, there's really no way for this. Really most animals are not going to get through this door. And you can see how the whole thing is cricket, even though it just snaps in. Also, their wire, they used to say that this is strong wire. Oh my goodness, if this would be like any kind of coon, any possum, you could get through that in seconds. So all around, we put a heavy duty hardware cloth all around. This hardware cloth has been working great for us. This is a black coat. Also buy it on Amazon, so go figure. But it works. So going around it, that costs another 60 bucks. The tent, coop was about 260 or 240, whatever, up to 300 bucks. And all around I had these they're aluminum. I just had them on the property, and I reinforced it. I bolted it to each other, then I bolted it and zip tied it all across, and you can see they go all around. This gives it weight. It needs weight because it's extremely flimsy. It'll fly away. And then it also gives it we attach these whenever we move it. It takes about a second to attach them, and then when they're attached, you could move it. It's nice with 2 people because one person's pushing the chickens from the back, and the other person's kind of moving the chickens. And this is for our meat roosters. We're not going to deal with any terminal chicken on our farm. And if you have questions about that, you could ask. But all our roosters, we don't kill any rooster on day one. We don't call any rooster on day one. So you see these Bressies right there are phenomenal rooster. Those are just Rhode Islands, and we let them live for 4-6 months. We've been wanting to get them on pasture for a very long time. So they're going to be eating fresh grass. Got to put a waterer here and a feeder. And it's going to be high quality, our version of a meat bird, which we are okay with. More flavor, a little more chewy, but also what we believe is extremely healthy compared to any terminal chicken. So yeah, then we covered it with a heavy duty tarp all around. Hey baby, I'm gonna move you. You wanna go across to mommy? And so yeah, this is it could work, but you need to spend some time on the whole situation. And if you do spend some time, you could actually get this thing usable, but it's probably going to cost another $300 to get it to where it's sturdy, to get it where you could actually put it on pasture and move it, and then you could just bolt it down if there's a hurricane or something, tie it down. But as is, it's not a usable tractor. I really don't care what YouTubers reviewing it are saying. You cannot, it's way too flimsy. There's no way you could protect it from any real weather. There's no way you could protect it from any animal. What's going on, baby? So like, you see the weather's coming. Now it's 30. You could feel it. Feels heavy now with just reinforcing it all around. Here, come on, baby. But without, you want to go? All right, let's put you over there. Without reinforcing it, oh man, this is not a usable structure, just as is from Amazon. And I do not understand how it's reviewed for 4.6 or whatever stars, because it needs a lot of work. And ultimately this took me 3 full days to get it to where we can use it. And they're saying that somebody in China could build this all in 2.5 hours. I do not know how that is possible. That's my little review. Again, usable if you put some time into it, but you'll have to put some time into it, because without that, it's just not a usable structure. All right, y'all have a good weekend, and God bless.